Welcome back for another video, guys. Today we're going to go back there and get that stump that we had to leave the other day on that cedar tree we took down. Let's get started. Get the little stump grinder back there and get to work. This is a sidewalk edger. It would have had a flat blade out here, and it's made to run along the edge of your sidewalk and knock down the soil and the weeds, roots, to groom your sidewalk and make it look a little nicer. Now what I have done is put a set of construction grade carbide tip saw blades on here. I have two blades on this with a washer separating the two blades to make this a little bit thicker for me. And what I'm going to do is first I'm going to take the chainsaw and trim this stump off. We'll get it close to the ground but not doing any damage to my chainsaw. And then I'm going to use this little concrete edger and take these blades and actually grind that down to ground level. The edger was $225. The blades were about $8 a piece. So for $250, $260, I have probably taken at least 75 stumps out with this little machine. And obviously if I had to rent a stump grinder, that would be well into the thousands of dollars by now. So this machine has paid for itself. It's a 4-stroke engine. It uses regular gasoline. A little bit of caution, once these blades start turning, the engine does not have an engine brake on it, so these will continue to turn. Don't get your fingers or toes next to this thing while the machine's running. And on this side, it does have a wheel that you can actually set the depth on this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and set this all the way down, and that'll get my blades down. Now another true benefit of this is you've seen me lift this up and put it in the back of the mule. We're weighing just under 50 pounds here. Easy to transport, again, uses regular gasoline, just absolutely makes moving stumps out like this easy and efficient and cost effective as well. Let's get to moving this stump out of here. I try to grab as much of the stump as I can with the chainsaw, but never get your chainsaw down into the grass or dirt. You can damage your chain and your bar as well as your clutch. Now I carry this piece of plywood with me. These hard rubber tires, if you're running out here in just the raw dirt, they'll start creating a chalk and makes this thing harder to control. So up on the plywood, it'll give me a nice level surface to work with and be able to take this stump down to ground level. And I can even get down into the dirt with these carbide tips because it doesn't hurt them. Okay? I'm going to get my chair pulled up here and I'll show you how this works. It is kind of comfortable. Get yourself a good working distance back away from it, and I'm going to hold my foot right against that tire and then just simply use this and edge that stump right down to the ground. And I can move around with this piece of plywood easily, and you can see the action we're going to have here. Okay? And again, this is the depth gauge, so if you don't want to start off as deep as it can go, you can adjust this to whatever needs you would have. But it's going to take that stump out of there pretty quick. Now no, it's not a commercial grade stump grinder. But we'll get it down there to where the lawnmower will never be harmed by it. And just in a couple of years' time, it'll go ahead and rot away in the soil because you're getting it down to ground level. one thing to mention here, when you hear the belt start squeaking, that means you're trying to get too big of a bite. Just lighten up on it a little bit and just keep moving smoothly across there. But you can see we've already gouged that out pretty good here, okay? This is the thickest part of the stump, and I am down to ground level. I can see dirt throwing up on there now. And again, just take your time, and it's not strenuous at all. I'm enjoying sitting here. I hope you guys are enjoying what you're seeing. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, I think we've got it. That's going to be more than fine. The thing I do like about this is I can throw it right in the back of the Mule. I can do several projects and leave it either setting in there or just roll it back out of the way. Again, having this wheel on this side for your depth gauge, that works really good. Then you can just simply push it out. 4-stroke engine. This particular stump, we did pretty much use an entire tank of gas. So this is simply a weed eater that's installed on a frame in order to run this. So it's a weed eater engine, and that'll give you an idea of the time frame. I'm thinking right at 20 minutes to get this guy out of the ground. And I just cut this tree down yesterday, so that's as green as it gets. But this could very well be a simple and inexpensive solution for you at your place as far as landscaping and things like that. You want to take something down and get it out of the way of the lawnmower, it's going to be more than fine. If you're attempting to plow or till your soil, then you're probably going to have to look at a commercial solution. But it is nice to get this stump out of the way of my trail here. That's simply all I had to do, and down below lawnmower grade. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it's been helpful in some way, and thank you for watching. Enjoy spring. If you like the way cedar smells, that's as fresh as it gets.